Government Secretaries, our Ambassador to Japan, senior officials, ladies and gentlemen, Bulavinaka, and a very warm welcome to you all. I'm delighted to be with you this morning and to make the opening remarks to this important workshop that will see us deliberating on Fiji's draft foreign policy statement. I would like to begin by thanking all our stakeholders present here from the different line ministries and departments and officers from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs for the draft foreign policy statement which you will deliberate on today. This is the first time ever that the Fiji government has come up with the draft policy statement that will guide our strategic direction in the conduct of our foreign relations. This draft statement sets out the principles, priorities, goals and objectives of the foreign policy of Fiji. It is aligned to the government's strategic directions in the post-election period and is duly chosen to safeguard our sovereignty and national interests while achieving the goals set within its international relations. The 21st century presents the dynamic landscape of international relations in both the regional and international arenas, and it continues to grow in complexity and scope. Needless to say, the growth in complexity and scope comes with challenges. To overcome these challenges, Fiji requires a new vision of priorities and goals in its foreign policy delivery. The deepening levels of globalization and transnational activities, multipolar world, financial and economic crisis, peace and security issues, and trans-border threats, among others, call on us to devise Fiji's foreign and diplomatic strategy by finding the right balance in managing these factors. A foreign policy statement that will help us to achieve our own foreign policy goals whilst maintaining a stable and sustainable system of international relations. I must commend that the Look North policy, the South-South cooperation, and the principle of friend to all, enemy to none, has served Fiji well in the pursuit of strengthening engagement with bilateral partners, regional organizations, as well as in multilateral settings. This draft foreign policy statement is a manifestation of those policies with further guiding principles of equality among states, respect for national sovereignty, independence, territorial integrity, non-interference in internal affairs of states, and respect for international treaties. Subsequently, taking into account Fiji's increased participation in shaping the international agenda, the draft foreign policy statement reflects Fiji's policies on sustainable development, climate change, trade and economics, human rights issues, maritime issues, regional affairs, and so on. Ladies and gentlemen, your deliberations today will guide the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in setting these policy directives. I encourage you all to candidly discuss Fiji's foreign policy statement so that we can guarantee our competitiveness in the globalizing world. I would ask that in your working group discussions that you fully express the domestic policy priorities of your respective ministries and departments. These are important determinants in our foreign policy settings. I am confident that your discussions today will be full and frank. I once again thank you all for your participation, and I look forward to your continued cooperation in the future. Unaka Bakalevu, and have a successful workshop. Unaka.